Hi folks, I'm Nathan with Two Guys in a Ride. Today I am at the RV Super Show in St. Paul, Minnesota, and I'm here with Anthony from Marquardt RVs.
Correct, yes.
So Anthony, actually you recognize from some of our other videos, so your company has undergone some changes, is now have new ownership. But that's why it's not RV World anymore, but Marquardt.
Yes.
So, all right, so we are going to take a look at a really unique RV. So what do we have behind us? What year, what model number?
Yeah. So this is the 2024 Forest River. This is the Ibex RV Suite, and the floor plan number is the RS1.
Okay, so Anthony, before we start going around, taking a look at the interior, what makes this one unique?
So it's kind of like a mix between a normal travel trailer, a destination, or it could even be considered maybe a park model.
You could park it, you could trailer it.
Yes.
Is it also pretty much, yeah, it's all electric?
It is 100% electric. The only thing that doesn't classify as electric is a aftermarket grill that we'll see later.
In the back end.
Yes.
But otherwise, it's all electric. It's also got some AI, so you can do some voice command things with it.
Yes, it has an AI and voice control system.
Okay, so let's start by just taking a look at what we have right here. So obviously you've got a huge awning.
Yeah, I think it comes out about roughly 10 feet.
Okay.
Under your camping area.
That's wide. I mean, this is a
32 with the back patio.
Okay, all right. I do like this handle here.
Yeah, so this
very
is
sturdy.
Yeah, this is a More Ride Safe Trail handle, nice and sturdy. It's super easy. It just pops like that. Same thing.
Then it will clip in for travel. Absolutely. And then, of course, the same with your steps will pull up. Nice, sturdy steel steps, though.
Correct, yes.
That's nice. Okay, now, on the rest of the side, we don't have too much. I do love the glass sliding doors.
Yes, and so that's one of the things that classifies it as a destination-type trailer, because you're going to have the residential sliding glass doors.
Okay. And, of course, we know with the square-edged windows, you get a little bit more of a modern look.
Yep.
Okay, what kind of tires does it come with?
So they're classified as all-terrain tires. You'll see.
Okay, they look a little more aggressive than normal.
Yeah.
It's a nice look on the trailer.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's step to the front and take a look at a couple of things on the very front. All right, so Anthony, there are a couple of things out in the front. Is this automatic?
Yeah, so it's electric. Like that, it's pretty standard nowadays on most campers you'll see.
But it's nice, right?
Exactly, you don't have to sit and crank. It does have a manual override if you did need to crank.
You can crank.
Yep,
okay.
Absolutely.
Now, over here you have an interesting item.
Yeah, a fun little feature they put on here. This is what they call the leash latch. Hook your dog right up to it to the chain.
So if you're out there and you work with you have your dog with you, you can leash him up there while you do some things.
Exactly.
Okay, now back here we sort of have a multi-purpose box.
Yeah, so this box here could be used for storage for other things as well, like blocks of wood or something that you could put on your stabilizers jacks. Your battery's going to be housed in here, but also it comes with a actual cover for the front of the unit here. Clips on the side, there's little rings to protect the front fiberglass and also this front glass window in travel.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you don't want to get any rock chips or anything up in there.
Hopefully not, but with this, you're a little bit more protected.
Now, the other thing you can do is if you want to add solar panels.
Correct, yes.
You can put some batteries in here.
Yes, on the, we'll call it the driver's side of it, it has a port there for a portable solar panel, like a suitcase style. But also where the battery is here, it has hookups for a second battery as well.
Okay, so and then you can run your 12-volt stuff.
Exactly.
If you want to. Okay, let's take a walk around the side and take a look at some of the connections.
Sounds good.
All right, so let's just start with this.
Yeah, so this is just going to be access to your hot water heater from the outside back
And that is an electric hot water heater.
This is all fully electric hot water heater.
Okay.
So the switch probably, we'll have to double check, but usually it's going to be placed inside the bathroom in that area just because primarily shower, stuff like that to get the hot water running.
Okay.
This right here is actually the solar port I was referring to earlier.
If you have a suitcase solar panel, then you can plug right in there.
I believe this is a universal plug too, so it doesn't have to be exactly Go Power. I know like Zamp, and there's a couple other brands out there that are all compatible.
Okay, and if you do that, it powers directly off of the panel.
Correct.
It doesn't if you do it in here, then you would have the panel charging the battery, and the battery then for the hookups here goes inside. Or do you have to run a cable from here?
No,
to
so
there?
this is already wired to that.
Okay.
Because essentially the idea of solar, depending on how big you get, obviously, what the standard like 200 watt, we'll say, is essentially just going to help trickle charge your battery to keep 12 volt stuff functional.
This is the 50 amp hookup right here?
Right here. This is going to be your 50 amp cable.
So you're going to want to make sure you can pull this up as it's got that, because it does require a little bit more.
Exactly.
Okay.
The big indicator with it being 50 is that it's usually going to have 2 ACs, and that's the purpose there.
All right. And then cable and satellite plugins?
So there's going to be an automatic antenna on it right now, but if you went somewhere that offered cable or satellite, you hook directly up to the
You could hook it directly to okay.
Correct.
So it does have its own, but you can hook into the wherever you're staying. Yep. Okay. Now, you've got this kind of interesting tube down here because everything water-wise comes out here.
Correct. So this is another interesting thing, too, based on the start of the conversation we had earlier on if it's a travel trailer or if it's a destination trailer. I know a lot of destination trailers you would hook directly up to septic or something like that, where you still could with this, but with it still being a travel trailer, it has travel trailer things like your sewer connection here and your dumps. So you would hook like a sewer hose right here, whether you're going to dump or straight to your septic. And then there's going to be levers back down here that are a little tricky to see.
For the different
so
gray water, black water.
Gray and black.
But it all comes out of the same tube.
Absolutely, yeah. So I'd recommend probably doing the black first because that's going to be your wastewater, if you will, and then the galley water will help rinse it back out.
Okay.
After. Yep.
All right, let's walk down a little bit further. There are a couple more connections here. Okay, so tell us what we got going on here.
So this one up right here is going to be your freshwater connection. So that's going to be for the campers that are going off the grid or going somewhere that doesn't offer water.
Okay, that's where you want to fill your fresh water.
Yeah, so you can fill your tank here, and this is going to be your source of water.
How many gallons?
I believe this one has 92.
Yeah, it's a big tank.
Yes, and that's more on the side of the destination.
Okay. All right. Then
this connection just below it is going to be the opposite. If you're going somewhere that has direct connection to water, you can exclude your freshwater tank and just directly hook up here. And the pressure from there is going to run through, and you're just using provided water now.
Okay. And then finally...
Yes, and this goes with either one if you're using your freshwater or you have direct. This is actually a spray port. Comes with a hose.
You just plug it in.
Yep, exactly.
And you can spray off your feet or your animal or whatever.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome. Let's take a walk to the back because there are some pretty cool things in the back.
Absolutely.
All right, so I absolutely love this deck extension on the back.
There's a lot going on here. The confusion here is normally you would see something like this and assume it's a toy hauler, which it does have D-rings for small bikes, maybe an e-bike, dirt bike, maybe at the most. But this is actually going to be like a party deck, if you will. The interesting thing is this party deck is actually built directly onto the frame. And then if you look above, it has what we're going to call an awning, but is actually built directly off the roof.
So there's no folding this up to travel. There's no folding that down. It's all stays.
Correct. This is all stationary to the unit itself.
Okay. Now, you got a couple of chairs here.
Yeah.
And that's just nice for sitting on the deck, but we'll show later on the inside you've got a table in there that these chairs can then be pulled in, right?
Exactly, yes.
All right, let's talk about what we got down here coming off the hitch.
Yeah, so Ibex here is throwing this in with it for a second dining option. This would be your outdoor area. So this is actually the hitch grill. Comes with this big cutting board here. You have your grill over here, and it actually is on a swivel, so this actually moves.
Oh, so this comes up.
Yes, you could take this off. You could swivel this back.
It latches
locks, so you don't
travel.
have to take it off every single time. Yep.
Wow, and the only thing that comes off is this.
Correct.
That is nice, and that is the only gas-powered.
This is the
It's propane-powered.
Exactly, yeah, with the unit being 100% electric.
Right.
And this technically not being a stock piece of it, this is the only propane functioned item on this unit.
Okay. I love it that it's always there, right? So you're going to grill, it's not unpack, it's just, on hook and rotate out, and away you go.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, what a beautiful place to sit. So, that being said, I know there's a spare tire underneath there because I saw it earlier.
Yeah.
Just to mention that.
Yep.
But I think it's time we take a step inside.
Let's do it.
And maybe we'll stay. We'll go. There's a lot of people here today looking at this, so I think we can sneak in the middle section right now. All right, let's take a look. So what we've done is we've come up basically where the outside deck is. You have your glass sliding doors here again.
Correct.
You've got screen doors that go in with those as well. These are not connected right now just because it hasn't been finished for sale.
Absolutely.
All right, but you've got some neat things in this area. So tell us what this is.
They're calling this the flex room. So it's multi-purpose, can be used as an office, dining, and also entertainment. With that being said, it doesn't look like it at the moment, but this is the coolest feature of this area here. We have a table here that actually just locks right in place.
Okay, so then you can bring those chairs that are in there, and then you can sit around here, play cards, eat, whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
Okay.
So when you're not using it as one of the last said events, you just pop this table right back in there, and then these are the legs here. So your legs pop right up like that. There's a little lever right down here. You'll unlock.
Oh, it's a Murphy bed.
Now you actually have a king Murphy bed. And that will lock right in place like that.
Okay, that's really nice. A king size?
This is a king, yes.
Man. Now inside, on either side of the bed, you have got USB ports. You've got 110 outlets.
Correct. Yes.
On both sides, so two people could easily have access to power should they need it.
Absolutely.
Now, there's an AC unit up here.
Yep.
Has a heat, I believe you call it a heat strip.
It does have a heat strip, yes.
Okay, so it also provides some heat, and there are other heaters in here. But there's some cool things that you can do in here. So if I just close this door for a minute to try to get rid of some ambient noise.
Yeah. So
could you demonstrate?
Yeah, I'll have to sneak
this
right
AI
over here.
a little bit.
Absolutely. So there's no light switches that I've found yet back here on this bed. So you could have fun with the AI or voice command. The brand is Power Pro, so the
catchphrase is "Hey."
Yes, the catchphrase, unlike Alexa or Siri, you can just go, "Hey, Power Pro, I'm ready for bed." Hey, Power Pro, I'm home.
There's a bunch of other functions that you can do.
Yeah, so with
what are some of them?
With the AI intelligence with it, and there's different keywords for different things. So the example there we used was bed. I'm ready for bed. It's going to turn all the lights off. All the lights are completely dimmable too, manually, also on the control. But there's keywords like rest or read. If I'm going to read and stuff like that, that it will understand to dim the lights.
That is really cool, and you can do that right from the bedroom, which is why they didn't put any switches in.
Exactly.
Okay, now, to your right, there's a thermostat.
Yep.
That's just for the AC or the heat, same thing.
Correct.
Okay, and then just up to our left is one of the extra heaters.
Yeah, so that's going to be a heat dump there to go along with the heat strip from the AC, just for a little extra.
Now, what is the installation R value?
Yeah, so the manufacturer has informed me that this is R12.
That's a lot.
That is a lot
for an RV.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow. I'll point out you do have cupboard storage here, as well as 2 more 110 outlets and 2 more USB-A's.
Correct.
So lots of things to do. And then again, if you have this up, you can use this for anything.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a room where you could store extra stuff if needed during the day. You could eat, play cards. There's multiple options.
You also have the 110 outlets and the USBs on that side of the bed.
Yes.
Okay, and then there's just a barn door sliding type of door between this compartment and, let's say, the kitchen living room.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. So over on either side of the kitchen counter, you've got 110 outlets.
Correct.
And then over here, of course, you've got another thermostat to control
the second
AC. Yep. And then there's another extra heater in the bathroom as well. And the AC and the heat are vented to the other rooms.
Be ducted, so the bathroom doesn't have an AC, but it does have AC ducts.
Right. Okay. So you do get residual cooling and heating there just from that.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Love the faucet, and then of course the sink is, you know, that nice deep
Deep sink. Yeah, they call
round
that
sink.
the crock pot cleaner.
Yep. Typical cover over the sink for an RV. Let's talk about the stovetop, because this kind of got some interesting features.
So with it being a 100% electric unit, this is an electric stovetop. This is actually an induction stovetop.
Okay.
So you have to manually turn it on to power it, but it's not going to warm up until you place a pot or a pan on top of it.
Okay. And when you take it off, it's going to shut it off.
Correct.
Okay, really nice. And then what do you have down here?
Yeah, so this is a convection microwave oven. So it's going to be a little bit bigger than your standard RV oven. Giving you the opportunity to, you know, maybe step up one night from your party pizza to maybe like a smaller chicken or something of that sort.
All right, very good. And then over here we have a fridge that, I mean, the size of this thing is unreal. I mean, this is the size we've seen in, you know, huge, you know, 40-some feet RVs.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got the nice vintage look to it too.
It does.
It's listed as a 50-gallon. So,
okay.
I mean,
lots and lots of storage here.
And then it's actually got one of the bigger freezers I think I've seen on an RV fridge.
That is really nice. That is super. Let's say you're traveling and the fridge is full.
Yes.
On most RVs, there's a way you can temporarily keep the fridge running.
Correct.
Is there on here as well? Does it run off that battery that's up front?
Yeah, so that's the idea here, is while you're traveling, the charge is going to keep this one charged.
Okay. All right, so you keep things cool. All right, so over here you've got a seating area.
Yes.
But it is somewhat configurable, so tell us what happens over here.
So right now it's just like a nice little couch. You can see this angle here.
Yeah.
So this part over here, it's actually going to slide right out.
Okay.
Just like that. It's a little added addition here. There's a backrest in it.
Oh, so it expands it.
Correct. We're going to turn this into an L shape, just like that. Cushion right in there.
Yeah, there's two little knobs on the side of that cushion that will go into a groove.
Falls just in like a puzzle.
And there you go. And then you would just close this door back up again.
Yep. And the reason this is set right here is have it facing towards your 12-volt TV.
Okay.
Towards the front.
And you still have enough room to get to the back, right?
Yeah. And
so you have a comfortable two-person couch. You can cozy up and watch a show. Watch the fireplace on a cold day.
Absolutely, yeah.
Or reach over and cook a chicken.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I've noticed these LED strips, which are everywhere in here. There's no regular LED bulbs. These are all strips. So
no. And this is a newer thing. I don't know if any, honestly, other units are using these yet.
Okay.
So, I mean, going forward, you're probably going to see more of them. But yeah, they're super cool. Just go straight across. I think it makes for a little bit more covered area space light.
Yeah, it's well lit in here. You're not lacking if you want to read or do something. You have plenty of light.
Absolutely, and these are 100% dimmable as well.
Okay, through the AI or switch.
You can manually do it as well. Yep.
Okay, so there is a central vacuum system.
This part right here, actually, it comes with a hose that's just stored probably in the shower at the moment.
Okay.
Hooks up to there, and then you could turn that on. See right there. Another way you can do it, if you're in your unit sweeping and you're going to sweep everything out, instead of going to the door, you would just lift this part and then throw all the dust straight out there.
I like that.
And then you just close it to turn it back off.
That's my favorite part, Anthony.
Yeah.
Man, no more dust pans. Bending over, just... Okay, so over here on the other side of the couch where we said you could face your 12-volt TV, you do have just kind of a decorative piece down here.
Yep.
You got your fireplace. You've got a little bit of storage back here. Again, decorative though for the most part, but you could set simple books or pictures in here. Little cubby storage. You got your fire extinguisher. Tell us what these buttons do.
So on the holding tanks, for the gray water, your holding water, they all have heat pads. So each tank has a heat pad, so
you can just turn them on individually so they don't freeze.
Correct.
Okay, and what are these?
I believe these are for exterior lights, so like awning and under the step, and then the patio.
Right, because we said there's really no light switches in here. Okay, and this is the brains.
Yes. So
or one of the, I mean, from the AI standpoint.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. So with the Power Pro here, I mean, I can't 100% guarantee, but I'm assuming everything on here is also linked to the voice commands.
Okay.
So like on here, all the lights you could turn on via voice and per zone as well, once
Okay.
you label each zone.
And folks, to Anthony's credit, this is a brand new product that's just come out.
Absolutely.
It's like
correct.
the only one here. So Anthony has done a lot of work just kind of catching up on what this all does. So there may be a few things in here that, we think it does, and maybe it doesn't, or it may do more. But either way, it is AI controlled.
Correct.
This has an awesome bathroom.
It's one of the best bathrooms,
Holy
I think.
buckets, man! This is right up there with much more expensive units.
Correct.
So we'll step in here. First of all, you got I call these farm sinks.
Yes.
But they're huge,
they're
and there's a
big.
his and a her.
His and hers, like I said.
I mean,
we're going for the couples coach kind of in this floor plan. So his and hers sink.
Man. Now, in addition to that, of course, I just like the black accent. I like the design of the faucets. You do have a 110 outlet, two 110 outlets on either side.
His and hers.
Now, in addition to that, you've got toothbrush holders over here.
Yep.
You've got some soap holders right up here. You got towel racks. I do like this. This is the only place where we have. I'm assuming it's LED. It just looks like incandescent bulbs, but
I'm gonna think it is also LED.
Yeah. Now, right here. You have...
Yeah, you have a big, we'll call it a hidden pantry closet kind of thing, but it's going to come standard with the washer and dryer in there. At the moment, I believe that's the all-in-one washer-dryer combo, but then you have some shelving in there too, so you could store, towels or other stuff that you need just tucked away.
Okay, so I'm just noticing this, but I've seen the combos. To me, this is larger.
Yeah, it looks
the drum inside is large. Looks like it'll take a bigger load. I mean, it's a 27-pound wash, 13 pounds dry.
Yeah, so it's going to be able to do what you need it to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, the other cool thing is, right back here, you have an awesome shower, because it's not just any shower. You're going to be able to relax in here.
Yeah.
So you've got, tell us about this.
So we got real glass doors on the shower here. They are sliding glass doors. And then once you step in for the taller of people, there is a skylight there if you're concerned about touching the top.
Okay.
I won't go in right now just because we have some stuff tucked in there.
You're right.
But you have the skylight there, and then actually right above me too, you have a actual fan here as well that you can just turn on and off.
That's just neat. So you got basically 1, 2, 3, 4 areas that you can have water spraying on you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, that's like a custom-made shower in a home.
Yeah.
That is just awesome. And I like the way it's laid out. I like the color combination. It just looks elegant.
Yeah.
Now, back here, you do have some storage right here.
Yep, a little bit more storage.
This is that extra heater I was talking about that's in the bathroom. But these are the vents where the air conditioning and the heat come from the AC heat unit.
Correct.
As well. Okay, and right behind Anthony, there are 4... they're by about 6 inches wide, but they're fairly deep. I could put my whole arm in there, and I don't think I would touch the back. So little supplies, like Rex rolls, toilet paper, towels, all sorts of stuff could go in there. Really, really nice. Oh my gosh! Now we do have 2 switches right here on this door.
Yes.
So what are they for? I'm assuming they're for the fan, at least one of them.
I believe this one's going to be for that main light there.
Oh, okay.
And then there's also, this is probably for the fan.
Yep, there it goes. Yep, it's going.
And so you would have to have that on, but then there's also control here to turn it on and off.
Okay,
also,
right
for
above
different
it.
settings of the fan.
All right, man, this is just awesome. If I see this video and I'm interested, what's the availability? How long do I have to wait to get one? If I contact you, say I'm ready to buy one today.
Yeah, I don't know the exact ETAs. Again, this is a newer product, so I don't really know the turnaround time.
Okay.
I guess the best way to do that would be to contact Marquardt RV in Ramsey. Reach out to a salesperson there.
Yeah, and they can find it. Yeah, because there's some. There's a lot of standard things, but there's probably some options as well.
Yes.
That you'd want to talk to them about, anyways. Okay, warranty. Yeah, have you had enough time to know about the warranty?
I have not. No, it's such a new product. I don't know much about the warranty.
All right. So again, if you reach out to Marquardt RV in Ramsey, talk to a salesman there. If you're buying, check there. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. And the last thing is, what is this priced at?
Yeah. So the show pricing is a little bit different, but figure we're going to be right about that 50 mark on this one.
Okay.
50 grand.
Okay. Yep. And there's a lot of trailer for that.
Yeah.
And it's all electric.
Correct.
Okay, I mean that's just that's a whole new concept, and it's got built-in AI that people are already used to using. It's just a different name, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It's
Man.
just like everyday life.
Anthony, thank you so much for
Thank
your
you very
time. We
much, Nate.
sure appreciate it.
No problem.
Nice to see you again,
Yeah, you as well.
and thanks for watching.